Just like groceries, most legal claims also have an expiration date, governed by a statute of limitations. These statutes often start the clock when an injury occurs. That seems simple enough, but what happens if the injury isn't immediately apparent or develops over time? The Iowa Supreme Court addresses this question in Ranney v. Parawax Company. Joseph Ranney, an employee of Parawax Company, worked with paint solvents for several years. In 1985, a doctor diagnosed him with Hodgkin's lymphoma. At that time, Ranney asked several doctors if his prior solvent exposure caused the illness, but none would give an opinion. Then, in 1988, Ranney's wife, a law student, learned in class that industrial chemicals can cause diseases, and that workers had won damages in such cases. She told Ranney what she learned, and at that point, he started to believe the solvents might have caused his cancer. Ultimately, in 1991, Ranney consulted a new doctor who provided an opinion that Ranney's work with solvents and his cancer were linked. Then, in 1992, Ranney filed a workers' compensation claim. Parawax requested summary judgment, arguing that Ranney filed after Iowa's 2-year statute of limitations for workers' compensation claims had lapsed. Ranney contended that the statute of limitations started in 1991, when a doctor confirmed the cause of his cancer, not in 1988, when Ranney first suspected his illness was possibly linked to solvent exposure. The Industrial Commissioner agreed with Parawax and granted summary judgment. A state district court affirmed, and Ranney appealed to the Iowa Supreme Court.